Let's talk about the reigning, defending, back-to-back Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs. You know we're always legally obligated to say that every time we talk about the Chiefs. And I think Kansas City has really done a great job in this draft. And early on in minicamp, we've seen two guys. One guy is doing really, really good, and one guy's showing a lot of potential. I think the Chiefs have really hit gold and found Patrick Mahomes some playmakers for the now and for the future of this team as well. Let's get into the article and talk more about these guys on the other side. This is from over on Fox 4, Kansas City. It says Xavier Worthy had a productive second day of minicamp on Sunday. Worthy was held out of the latter part of Saturday's practice after diving for a pass and walking gingerly to the sideline as he stretched his leg and stood on the sideline. Before his exit, Worthy had a few drops in the first couple of drills, but ran crisp routes and showcased his top flight speed and explosion while consistently catching balls throughout practice. And fourth round tight end Jared Wiley had another productive day catching passes over the middle while lining up in the slot and from an inline tight end spot. His talent is apparent, and the next step will to see how he performs with pads on against more experienced players in organized team activities on May 22nd. I think, as always, these are two very good steals that I like Worthy as a steal because he fell so far in the draft. The Chiefs were able to just grab him, and I don't think people should have let him do that. But especially Wiley is a guy that was really interesting, Nick. And these guys both seem like hits for the Chiefs already. I'm curious what your thoughts are. But Chiefs fans, in the comment section below, looking ahead, let's say 3 years from now, which one of these guys do you think is going to be the biggest, impact factor on this Chiefs roster? Is it going to be Wiley after Travis Kelce eventually retires? Is it going to be a guy like Xavier Worthy? Which of these two has the potential to be the next big Chiefs weapon? Let us know in the comment section below. But Nick, what are your thoughts on these two guys out of Kansas City?
Look, I think it's imperative that both of these guys, Worthy and Wiley, get off to a great start for the Kansas City offense. And the fact that they're doing well, Worthy battling through some adversity, but he's shown some flashes, did better the second half of rookie minicamp activities. Wiley had a really good minicamp overall. The fact that they both got off to strong starts is a great sign for the Chiefs. And look, I know people in the comment section, I can hear you now. It's rookie minicamp. Who cares? And I understand, and 9 out of 10 times, you're right. I'm not going to deny that. But this is different. The Chiefs, we talked about this when they drafted Wiley. They were looking for a receiving tight end that could get up to speed quickly and give Travis Kelce a lot of rest during the regular season. Now, obviously, if Wiley's going to be that guy, he has to get off to a strong start, learn the offense, show he can execute, and then work to get good communication with the first team offense, namely Patrick Mahomes, during training camp. He doesn't get to that second step of working with Mahomes without a strong start. So again, strong start means he can start working towards working with Mahomes. If that goes well, Kelce gets to rest during the regular season, which means he's fresh during the postseason, helps the Chiefs go for an unprecedented third straight Super Bowl title. So Wiley getting off to a good start in rookie minicamps is critically important. It's one of the few times where it was really, really important that the player did. Now, the Worthy situation is even more important based on news that has come out at the time of us recording this video, and that's Rashi Rice is again finding himself in legal trouble. According to Pro Football Talk, Rashi Rice is under investigation for an alleged nightclub assault that happened Monday night. So Rashi Rice, who was a breakout star receiver, looked like to have an incredibly bright future, is now just being inundated with legal issues across the board here. A lot of problems there at wide receiver. He will be facing a significant suspension regardless of what happens legally there. So Xavier Worthy, along with Hollywood Brown, who they brought into the fold earlier this offseason, of course, they're going to have to step up and have big impact day one. And that's why it's important for Worthy to get off to a strong start. And he had a few hiccups early on in rookie minicamp. I don't worry too much about that, right? There's famous videos of Derrick Henry having a terrible rookie minicamp. There's famous film of Ravens all-pro safety Kyle Hamilton getting absolutely burned by, undrafted free agent wide receivers his first offseason with the Ravens. So don't focus too much on the negative. I love the bounce back and him getting better as he goes on because they're going to need him, the Chiefs are, to get off to a great start early on, right? I know they are going to rely a lot on Hollywood Brown as they should, but Xavier Worthy, he's not going to be able to ease into the NFL the way he might have been able to if Rashi Rice just found a way to not be a total idiot, to be totally honest. Worthy's going to have to step up day one. So getting off to a strong start, just like Wiley, is going to be critically important for him to accomplish that.
Yeah, Nick. My favorite one of these overblown reports is the Jamar Chase he can't see the football, he can't catch an NFL
Yeah,
football, so he's
that was
going
a
to
good
be a
one.
bust. That, these reports, like you said early on, not so important. Let's wait till the season starts and see what happens. But it's like you said, the Rasheed Rice thing, it reminds me of like uber talented speedster receiver Henry Ruggs, like for the Raiders. They had other guys too. It's not the severity of that, because but at the same time, Henry Ruggs thing was an accident. He was doing reckless stuff, but it wasn't intentional. But these guys just can't. It seems like a guy who can't get out of his own way. How do you get in trouble again after you just got in trouble? Like, you should not even be at a nightclub. If I was Rasheed Rice, that's my thoughts on the matter. So, like you said, it's super important for a guy like Xavier Worthy to really lock in and get going. And I think Wiley is doing great. I don't think he needs to lock in anymore because it seems like he's off to a great start. I really like him. And even when you look at him, kind of reminds me of Travis Kelce a little bit when you just look at his face. This guy who has like similar haircut, similar beard, all that kind of stuff. So I think this guy's just built to be the next weapon for the Chiefs. And I'm really excited because I want to see these guys hit the field early. I want to see great 2 tight end sets with Kelce and Wiley. I want to see Worthy as a speedster. I want to see him learn from a guy like Marquise Brown, Hollywood Brown, who's done just great things like that as well. I'm excited about this Chiefs offense, even if Rashi Rice isn't going to be involved. I think they're going to be significantly better than they were last season. Data brokers sell your information to scammers, spammers, and anyone else who may want to target you. Your full name, email, home address, health records, even your relatives. It's all out there. That's why we use Aura, the sponsor of today's video. Aura shows us which data brokers are selling our information and automatically submits opt-out requests for us.
Cleaning up our information not only reduces the amount of that stupid spam we all get, but it also protects us from hackers who could use this information to help them access our social media accounts, bank accounts, and other sensitive information. Aura also does much more to protect us and our families from online threats. We also get features like antivirus protection, VPNs, password management, parental controls, identity theft insurance, and more without having to download several different apps. That's really key. One location, get all this great stuff. It's really easy to set up. And the best of all, we get everything at one affordable price.
And you may already have 1 or 2 of these tools already, but not having Aura is like locking the front door and leaving the back door wide open. Aura is always on, doing the hard work to keep you safe so you can focus on other tasks and have peace of mind. We value our privacy and we value yours. You can go to aura.com/Saturday to start your 2-week free trial. Also, link below in the description. Again, aura.com/Saturday for your free 2-week trial.